making his way in. He is the U.S. featherweight Olympian from 2008. He has a couple of kids. At 21 years old, he's been boxing 9 years. His first fight with Anthony Campbell, he won a split decision. He's a slick fighter, a boxer and a puncher, but then he got knocked out by Everton Lopes in LA. He got careless, got knocked out in the second round, his second fight. So he's come back from that with 2 victories, but we don't want to see Raynell make a mistake like that again when Everton Lopes, the LA Matadors, the champions of the Americas division, one of their great fighters, Everton, knocked him out. So he hasn't forgotten that, and he's learned from that. Pausing to make his way to the ring, there's Coach Anthony Campbell. Excuse me, Bradley, I'm sorry, but call him Campbell, Coach Bradley.
Siempre que salgo de mi país, doy lo mejor de mí. Ellos saben que es así. A dar siempre el 100% de mí. Mi familia me está apoyando. A diario entrenamos muy duro porque eso es lo que uno refleja en el ring. Cuando subo al ring, doy lo mejor de mí. Así me muero en el ring, pero con la bota puesta. Porque soy guerrero.
Y hasta la esquina roja, la esquina local, la presencia de Hector Manzanilla.
Making his way into the ring, Hector Manzanilla from Caracas, Venezuela. He's been with the Guerreros all year long, but injury sidelined him until just week number 8. He was the Olympian for Venezuela. He's a world traveler. He came in 5th, by the way, at the Olympic Games in Beijing, BJ. We know he's got the talent.
Yeah, he must. Anytime you come in 5th in the Olympics, you definitely got the pedigree. So he's got a big test in front of him tonight because Williams also went to the Olympics as well. This is going to be a very exciting matchup tonight.
His debut in Mexico City in February, Manzanilla took care of Jose Sainz of the Matadors, blew him out, 50-45 on all 5 cards. It was quite a showing for Manzanilla, who had waited all year to get started. He wants to close his year with a victory, but he's got a tough man to do it. Contrasting styles, BJ and I'll talk about in just a minute.
Queda como referee Jones Kennedy del Brasil para 5 rounds más de acción en la división de peso ligero. In the lightweight division, 5 more rounds. Presentando a la esquina azul. Ganador olímpico en 2008, Olympian participant in 2008. Su récord en este torneo, his WSB record, una pelea ganada, 0 perdidas, 1 win with no losses. Desde Caracas, Venezuela, se une a Memphis Force. All the way from Caracas, Venezuela, joining the Memphis Force, Hector Manzanilla. En la esquina local, in the local corner, también participante olímpico. Su récord en este torneo, una pelea ganada sin perdidas. 2 wins and 1 loss in his tournament. All the way from Ohio, United States, Raynell William.
The referee for this fight will be Jones Kennedy from Brazil, tending to a little the tape over there like we had last time. Hector Manzanilla. Now we're going to have, BJ, contrasting styles here. You're going to have a Mexican style, well, Venezuelan type South American fighter against a slick American fighter. So we'll see who prevails in this style.
Curious to see how it goes too, because they're both so tall. Looking at the head-to-head here, you know, they're similar in age, 25, 22, 5'7" and 5'8", very tall for lightweights. Both came in at exactly 135 pounds. A WSB record. You got Raynell Williams at 3-1. The other kid at 1-0. 2 Olympians. This is going to be a good fight. Let's see who can impose their will earlier.
It'll be hard to beat that bantamweight fight we just had, but I think Raynell learned from being knocked out earlier this year. He doesn't want to make that mistake again. He just got careless, and Everton Lopes is just good enough. You can't be careless. Protect yourself at all times.
And I think it's going to be very difficult to top that last bantamweight fight in terms of number of punches, number of effective exchanges. But this could still be a good fight on its own. We got 2 higher pedigree guys here, and it might be a little more of a boxer's fan fight. Might have to sit back and watch a little more because Raynell Williams is a very good boxer.
The lefty also.
Good left hand on the body right from the beginning.
Raynell is in the purple trunks. Manzanilla is in the colors of Mexico. They don't waste a lot of time in the World Series of boxing. I like the way Raynell's shooting that right-left combination. See, got to follow it up. If you're going to fire one out there, have something behind it.
One good thing about Raynell that I can already see, he's got very good distance. He slides in and slides out very good, very effectively. You can tell he's an experienced fighter. Very calm, very relaxed, slides in and out. And,
like I said, he's slick. You know, I was just shocked when he made that mistake against Everton Lopes. Got caught in a bad position and down he went. That was 3 fights ago, and here he is trying to close out his year.
Another good left hand on the body. We see him right off the bat starting to shoot that jab up, left hand down, and a good right hook again by Raynell Williams. He's really finding a home for all of his punches right now.
Francisco Bonilla, the Mexican coach. Legendary boxing coach down here from Mexico City, the Olympic coach. National team coach.
Good left hand on the body. Good shots by Williams.
In and out, in and out.
Good right hook again. He's really got Manzanilla confused here. Manzanilla's rushing in and he can't find a home for any of his punches. Williams is calm, relaxed, and Manzanilla's going to have to find an answer.
And he's keeping him out there, you know, at his distance. Raynell's keeping him out there at the end of his punches, which is good. Big right hand, though. Manzanilla is loaded up a right hand.
Williams is hurt.
Whoa.
Throwing his man around. He can't do that, but Williams is hurt.
Warning here from the referee to Manzanilla, who started a wrestling match.
Big shot.
Another
Williams
big
hurt
shot.
again. Yeah, Williams is hurt and holding on there in the corner. And he's smart to hold on there.
That's a veteran.
I think he's still a little dazed from the first right hand and left hook that landed. Got hit with another big right hand again. Pushed him down there, but I'm going to tell you, Alan, he's still a little hurt. He's still a little dazed. You can see it.
You are right. We'll keep an eye on him. First round scheduled for 5, lightweight division, and now he's cautious. As he shoots, another right hand got in. That's been a problem for Raynell.
It's the bread and butter punch against the southpaw. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You got a southpaw in front of you.
Oh, big right hand again. Raynell's head is just right in position, and he's loading up that right hand right over the top. Another one got in.
Right on the chin. That was one of the most dangerous punches we've seen. It landed right on the chin. Williams doesn't know where he's at right now.
He's in trouble.
He really is.
11 seconds. He'd be glad to hear this bell.
Coach Bradley and Moody are going to have to really clear his head over in that corner. He does not know where he is right now. He's definitely hurt.
Well, that'll get you out of your style real quick. Get caught like that. The game plan goes out the window. Manzanilla with 3 big shots the first round. Probably won this round, Raynell.
Absolutely. Hurt his man twice, and I think we got the time mess up here. I thought there was only 11 seconds quite a while ago.
Yeah, I do too. I think there's a problem here with the timing. It's a very long round.
It's funny how things work out like that, right? The Mexican fighter's got his guy hurt, and it's a long round. You know, I'd like to see a normal 3-minute round.
Well, they finally hit the bell.
I think that round went about 35 seconds too long, Alan. Giving their guy a shot. One home field advantage. Wow.
Well, we'll take a look at some of it here, BJ. Right here. Boom.
Huge. Overhand right. Once again, you got a southpaw fighter who is reaching with his backhand. You cannot reach. You have to keep those hands at home. Otherwise, you'll continually get hit with punches like this, like Raynell Williams did. Manzanilla could not touch him. All of a sudden, he couldn't miss. And this fight will end in a knockout unless he makes an adjustment, and a big adjustment.
10 segundos, seconds out.
I was very impressed with Williams at the start of the round, and all of a sudden Manzanilla found his range, didn't you, Alan?
And that was a textbook overhand. It came way overhand right to get over that. Oh, he just walked into one, though. Manzanilla just walked into a right hand. Raynell coming back strong here at the start of the second round. But he's going to have to be cautious because I could see Manzanilla's got that right hand cocked and loaded. He wants to throw it as much as he can.
He does it, but if Williams is smart, he's going to start sliding off to his right away from Manzanilla's overhand right hand. It'll kind of take that out of play for him if he'll start to do that. See how he's starting to slide over to his right, following the instructions of Coach Bradley. See, now he's starting to miss that range with that right hand. He's not going into the punch like he was before. See that? Sliding off over to the other side.
Exactly.
He got caught with it again. He's moving back to his left.
Yeah, got caught moving back to his left. That's where he got caught by Lopes when he got knocked out. Same drill.
He's boxing better this round, though.
Yeah, he's just very cautious. Manzanilla's a tough customer, as we mentioned. He's got a ton of world traveler of amateur experience. Told me he considers himself a technician in there. It looks to me like he just likes to find out what works and stick with it, which is not a bad idea. Great fighters have to adjust, and Raynell's having to make some adjustments. Now we got the obligatory headbutt with the right fighter and the left-hand fighter. Manzanilla's wiping the blood out of his eyes. How does he react to that? He's been cut now. He's wiping it. BJ, like I said, they can go one of two ways when they're cut. They either become more aggressive or they get panicky.
You got the Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns type. Whenever Marvelous Marvin Hagler was cut in that third round where he came on and knocked the bigger man out, or you got, a different way. You can go the other way. And, we saw in our last fight, we saw Emigio, get cut and come back stronger in the fifth round and really steal the fight in that fifth round. So we'll see if his counterpart can do the same thing.
And a lot of it's just bothersome, a vision thing. You have to wipe it out of your eye. You might not be used to it. These amateurs might not be used to being cut because they wear headgear. So it's a learning process there too, but it's part of the game. And it happens very quickly when you have a right-hander and a left-hander.
It does. Those clash of heads always seem to happen. Good punches by Williams there.
Manzanilla's having trouble dealing with it. He's been wiping it a lot. It doesn't look that bad.
I don't even really see the blood. I just see a big mouth forming underneath the left side of his eye.
Some blood pouring out of it. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad cut. But
yeah. He's definitely distracted by it. He's definitely changed the tempo around him.
Another clash right there almost. Both fighters very respectful of one another here in the second round. Raynell's got to fight her way back into this.
I think Raynell's boxed a lot better this round. I think the headbutt might have helped him, actually. He slid over to his right.
Started moving to his right.
He did.
Like Coach Bradley was telling him.
Got back in this fight. Good right hook on the jaw by Raynell. Beautiful punch.
Yeah, that got Manzanilla's attention for sure. Coach Bonilla's got some work to do over there. Now, see Coach Bradley pleased with what he saw in that second round. He started moving in the right direction as BJ was pointing out.
This is an intelligent guy, but sometimes it's different than an intelligent guy. They get careless and things come to him. He's very talented, but he will be smart. I see the blood coming out now. Definitely. What a dangerous spot.
That position, that's a bad cut in that position on the eyelid right there. If it was outside, it'd be better off. But that's something tough to deal with. That can really hurt your vision. He's got a big glob of Vaseline in his eye right now. And Raynell smart to come with that right hand because that vision is affected in that left eye.
I think he's going to be able to hit him with that right hook off of the left hand of the body.
There you go.
He won't be able to see it out of that lead eye. So I look for Raynell to come out and left hand of the body, and then there's the right hook right there. Got to bring it up top, though. I don't think Manzanilla can see the punch. Nice punch by Raynell. Nice shot underneath.
The other thing about these fighters, not only they've been fighting a grueling schedule over the last 4 months, but they're in the gym twice a day, 6 days a week, and they fought their way into great condition. We first started coming down here to Mexico City. We haven't even mentioned it tonight. We're 7,300 feet above sea level, a mile and a half.
Big right hand by Manzanilla.
He likes that right hand. Raynell's doing a better job of moving to his right, but when he doesn't, he gets caught. And these visiting teams know what they're up against when they come down here, and they don't seem as winded as they did earlier in the year, because this altitude is brutal.
Good left hook by Manzanilla right there. Just landed a nice left hook. Pretty even round so far up to this point, Alan. About halfway through.
Raynell, after that tough time he had,
good body shot
in the second round, at the end of, excuse me, at the middle of the first round on, he's decided to be more of a boxer.
Yeah, and I think he has to. I think the kid he's fighting punches a little harder than him, maybe a little physically stronger. I think Raynell's a little smarter of a fighter, and he's got some more athletic ability. So he's got to use his advantages and do what he's got to do to win the fight.
Keeping an eye on the eye of Manzanilla, looks pretty clear.
Good right hand by Manzanilla, good counter right hook by Raynell. I'd like to see Raynell get back to the jab up, the left hand down, and the right hook over the top. He had a lot of success with that early in the first round. He's kind of gotten away from it, so always want to go back to whatever's working. A little, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Manzanilla's a tough customer, though. He really is.
He really is. A little use of the jab out here wouldn't hurt Raynell either. Both guys really kind of non-existent with the jab, kind of looking just to load up more than anything. Manzanilla's had so much success with that overhand right and that hook, and Raynell's just not really pushing the jab out there to distract the bigger, stronger man.
Manzanilla got up on his toes a little bit there. Missing. Yeah, they're both looking to load up, and sometimes if you just work downstairs, work the jab.
Loaded up again right there with the right hand. I'd love to see him use the jab and work that right hand in behind it. He'd have a lot more success.
Manzanilla doesn't really, he's pawing that jab out there, but not a real effective jab.
It's not.
Most important punch in boxing, the jab.
And to me, Alan, that was a really close round. It's tough to give an edge to either guy on that round.
Take a look at some of the action. There's the right hand coming from way over there.
Both landed big shots. Raynell landed the right hook to the body there, right hook over the top. Good action inside. Very close round. Loading up on that overhand right. It's amazing to me how he can just walk in with that single overhand right and continually land it against Raynell. I'd expect for him to make an adjustment. Got to continue to slide to his right side. Got to pick up his left hand when that punch is coming in. One of the two things.
Round number 4 in the lightweight division. Raynell Williams on the left side of your screen taking on Hector Manzanilla from Venezuela. 25 years old, been boxing 13 years. Both guys well-traveled, well-schooled, and really what they are is professional amateurs.
They're both very good, and we see why they were both Olympians in 2008. Both have a lot of ability and a lot of intangibles in the ring. Big right hand, big left hook by Manzanilla.
Manzanilla came in 5th in Beijing in the games.
You can see why he's really a tall, wiry fighter. He's got good punching power in both hands. I really think he's going to be a good pro if he can work on a couple things.
He needs a jab.
Absolutely, that was one of the first things I would say. But he's got the punching power, he's got the tenacity.
Raynell going to tie him up right here. Certainly not the pace that we had in the bantamweight fight this evening.
These guys are punching a little harder than those bantamweights, so
yep.
Can't get hit with that many shots.
We're in round 4 here at the Jose Cuervo Salon in Mexico City.
Good right hook by Raynell.
He got caught. Manzanilla was coming in and in a bad spot. Raynell in and out. Here we go, unloading a little bit here now, and Raynell's going to stop that.
Good punches. Raynell's got to be careful not to stand too straight up whenever he's landing those punches. That's how whenever he's shooting those punches, that's how he's getting caught with overhand right, the wide left hook. He's standing too straight up. He needs to get a little more over his feet, bend down a little more, get over his legs when he's punching. Slide off to the side when he's done.
Move that head.
Absolutely. A little jab use out here wouldn't hurt either.
Yeah.
We keep saying it.
Yeah. Well, uppercut got in on Raynell right there. We've been talking this year about these guys. We talked to them in the dressing rooms about, hey, go to the body a little bit, try to work your jab, and they get in the ring, they forget all about it. Uh-oh, another cut. This is a bad one over the right eye.
Wow.
They're going to take a look at it. Jones Kennedy wanting to look at have the doctor have a look at what's going on here. That was a bad one too.
And it's too bad because they're both fighting clean. They're not intentionally trying to butt. It's just the style, the southpaw with the orthodox style. Whenever they come in to throw their punches, the clans are clashing together extremely hard. Both are aggressive guys.
We're in round number 4. I think that Manzanilla, if he could just, with that powerful right hand, could work his way in off a jab, you know what I'm saying? Or throw some left hooks downstairs also.
Good counter right hook by Raynell, right when you were saying that. See Raynell sliding the right way that time. Good round.
Right there from Raynell, the lead right. That got his attention.
And I gave Raynell that round. I feel like he landed more punches. I feel like that Manzanilla was a little more reckless in his attack in that round, and Raynell was a little more sharp. Another good right hook by Raynell. Beautiful punch.
Fifth and final round here in the lightweight division, our second fight of the night. Mexico City won the first one in the bantamweight division. This Amijo and Ernesto Garza put on one heck of a show. Alan Manzanilla working with BJ Flores tonight. Blood trickling down the nose now of Raynell. We got blood all over the place.
Good punches.
Now they know this fight may be dead even, so whoever takes this one, I'm sure the corners have told them, we'll see more punches than we've seen in the last couple of rounds. I can guarantee that.
I've got it 2 rounds to Raynell, 1 round to Manzanilla, and 1 round even. But it's very likely that in Mexico City, good right hook by Raynell. Another good right hook.
Followed it up.
Really got his attention right there. 2 big punches.
It's been a good weapon for Raynell.
Really has. A beautiful counter right hook. He waits till Manzanilla comes in with the jab, gets a little off balance. Raynell slides back and hits him with that beautiful counter right hook. Now he's sliding off to his right, nice.
Now, I have to be honest, BJ, the reason that's there is that Manzanilla does not have a jab.
He does not. You're absolutely
Can't keep
right.
him off of it.
You're absolutely right. When you come in with one jab and try to push it,
you're gonna get hooked.
You're gonna get hooked by a hooker, and that's exactly what Raynell Williams is. See what he's saying in the corner. Okay, he wants to keep going here.
Well, let's see if we can get through round 5. Like we said, styles. Classic example, lefty, righty.
Good right hook again by Raynell.
Yeah, it's there for him. He's found a home for it. You got to figure those things out in there.
And he has. He's showing a lot of experience in that 5th round coming out. A round that really might have the fight up for grabs. He really needs to win this round to make it convincing. And he's landed 4 signature hard right hooks. Start this round.
Manzanilla just wants to land that big right. He also wants to get out of there before he loses much more blood.
Yeah, he does, and I think Raynell's got that overhand right pretty much figured out now. He's not really getting hit with it too much anymore, and he's able to counter Manzanilla with the overhand, with the right hook over the top. Good punch by Williams.
Williams, very good job, and then the harder
good right hook
caught him again.
And now, did you notice which way he's sliding off? He's starting to slide off to his right, and I think that's why he's having so much success. He's landing the punch, sliding off, away from Manzanilla's right hand. He's really putting on a boxing clinic in this last round.
Yeah, he's doing a good job here. 24 seconds on the clock. Manzanilla got kind of beaten up in there a little bit.
He started the fight off well. He really did, and then Williams just kind of used his experience to land the harder shots going down the stretch.
Another right hand. Final seconds are going to close it in a big way.
Good
there it is.
Round for Raynell.
We'll see how the judges have it, but I think Raynell did enough for that 5th round.
Should be the first win for Memphis.
Hey, look at this. Just look at his face. He's had a rough night.
Yeah. You know, unfortunately,
and I'm not just talking about the cuts. I'm talking about his expression.
Unfortunately, you know, all the marks on his face weren't from punches, but, you know, he did take some nice right hooks in there along the way, Alan.
Yep. Yeah, if he's going to move into the upper echelon and become a pro, he's going to have to, somebody's going to have to teach him to throw a jab. Well, Raynell didn't jab as much as I want him to either, but when he found a home, that's a good right hand that got in there. When he found a home for that little right hook, it was effective.
He did. It was very effective.
Another good fight, another show. Yeah, I think as soon as, I'm just looking up at his coach, he's pretty proud of Raynell tonight. As soon as he figured out you can't be walking into a power hand, try to go the other way. You know, we say that a lot. It's amazing how fighters do that. It's amazing to me.
We said it early. We said, you know, if he doesn't make an adjustment, this fight will end in a knockout. He's got great coaching in his corner. He made the adjustment and boxed very well for the final 4 rounds.
We have the scores. El juez Gerardo Poggi de Argentina vio la pelea 48-47 a favor de Manzanilla. Judge Poggi 48-47 on behalf of Manzanilla. Roland Lavey la vio 46-49 a favor de Williams. 46-49 to Williams. Y Roberto Servide la vio 47-48 a favor del vencedor por decisión dividida, the winner by split decision, 47-48, last judge, Raynell Williams.
It's a good call, Alan, and that's how I had the fight scored. I think Williams definitely did enough to win. Manzanilla fought tough, and it wasn't enough.
I knew it was going to be close because we're in Mexico City to get a split decision, but I think he won 3-2 in the rounds, and that last round he really did what he had to do by landing the more effective punches. And he had Manzanilla a little bit beaten up in there.
Put an exclamation point on a great performance.
So, Memphis gets on the board. They had 1 forfeit tonight, so they were behind the 8 ball to begin with. And then Memphis Garza lost the first match. But Raynell Williams, the U.S. Olympian, comes through for the Memphis Force, and it's now 2-1 Mexico City as you look around the Jose Cuervo Salon here in Mexico City.